Good morning, everybody. So, as is usual on a Monday, oh, ha ha. As is usual on a Monday, I'm running a bit behind, so I only have time for a short episode today. But, as you can see, I have parts of this working, and I figured it would be a good time to just show off the basics before it gets even more cluttered down here. The part that I have working so far is the food that comes in from the farm, which is right there. So I figured I'd show everybody around, and we'll start with the room itself. So this is the room. It's in the a ring around the center here, and it sports quite a few chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and a half. 16, 17, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 28, 34, 37. So 37 per side, 4 sides, and this will eventually be closed up and cleaned up. So over here, we have the different foods. These are the labels from Bibliocraft. So wheat in the bottom, potatoes right there, some nice carrots. There's all the melons, and here we have just the stack of pumpkins. So as I have been finding out, the Red Power 2 sorting stuff is not foolproof. It is something you have to put quite a bit of effort into, as I think I've shown over the last couple of episodes. Oh, one last thing in the description up here. These are birch labels. These are spruce. So I'll do like oak and kapok over here. Anywho, so it's very easy to mess it up, and the way I've found to do that so far is to not have a location for something to go. When that happens, the system really does not like it. It pretty much stops working, won't really tell you why it is, and will just annoy the heck out of you. Of course, now that I recall all this stuff is in here, I probably should have just used this for the examples. Anywho, so I have this little step right here for now, because I can just barely reach my drop box. Oh. Not sure if I showed everybody this. So the solution to getting stacks out of a chest at a time is actually another sorting machine. This setting, this will make it do stacks of anything, and this apparently makes it pull from a source that it's connected to. So I put the machine up there and ran the wire up from right down below, and so far it has been working pretty well. So we're going to just fill this machine up. Oop. Probably just faster if I do it this way. There we go. As you can see, huge amounts of volume and such. We got the stone going into the stone chest. Got the dirt going into the sorting machine currently. It will go up to its chest. Got all the food and everything coming down here. And it gets split up to the left and to the right, depending on what type of item it is. Ta-da! And I've marked which colors are under which tube so far. I need to do that for over here, actually. As dirt, the 3 dirt I actually happen to have stuck into the chest up there. So I actually colored those all the same. So this is a light gray. But the 3 dirt that I actually had stuck into the chest up there were reserved with the intent of putting them on the chest labels so that we could see that, or mark that in action there. Let me just hop up that way. Nope, nope. Excuse me for all the throat clearing this morning. So we got our empty hand, shift click, dirt, dirt, dirt. And this is just randomly going to fill up these chests with dirt. But I figured it's a fairly common thing. It kind of goes in the middle and splits the things in half, or the sides in half. So I'll do, you know, like stonish stuff over here. Maybe, oh, I don't know. Could do sand and gravel, such on this side. Maybe do the ores around the center here. So much possibility. So each of these pipes can have 6 colors going off of it. It's very nice. 6 different chests. So I keep this open for testing purposes and easy up and down. Now what's odd though is I've had this not like the melons. I don't know why, but the melons have stopped this from working twice. And the only thing I've done is come into here and redo the thing. I break it, put it back down, set the yeah, okay, yeah, and then just set this back up again, and it will work just fine. But I really don't know what causes it to stop every now and again. So one thing to note about these is, see when they light up, there's that red marking on them? That's how you can tell when they're stopped up, is they'll actually keep that red marking on them, and they won't ever turn back off again. So you can tell which one it is that's stuffed up. But the problem is when this thing is stopped up, it means that this is not a valid target to send the item to. So it's usually an issue with this one, or, you know, whatever the next one is in the sequence, that will actually, you have to look into to try to figure this out. And as you can see down here, I am still, just using overflow chests for things. And unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, I apparently have a lot of overflow. No, I really don't want to make a bunch of weed out of that. Oh, so we got some string that goes nowhere. Some flax seeds that also go nowhere so far. Here come the pumpkins. They have a place to go. And what's that? Carrots? There we go. All perfectly sorted. So I think I can take these down. Yep, these were the old storage chests that used to just be wrapped around this thing. However, let's just get a sword. Let's get an axe and take this down. Boy, lots of stuff in here to sort. Might as well. Wonder if this will have enough room. It should. Alright, let me get those chests down. Now, I don't have to actually send all this stuff through the system, but I like constantly sending items through it. One, it's kind of neat to look at. Two, the effort it took to actually put the thing together. I want to use it. 3, when I make small little tweaks, it's amazing how much of an effect that little tweak can actually... Oops. So, yeah. It's amazing how much that little tweak can affect the entire system. We'll even chuck that in there. Oh. Spit, spit, spit. So yeah, I'd actually expect some of the dirt to even end up in the chest here. See, a little bit. It's because the chest is... Or no, actually I guess the dirt shouldn't end up in there because the sorting machine is a valid target before the chest is. Let's check that again to make sure none of that dirt is flowing the wrong way. Here's some more watermelons. Yeah, okay. So that was just leftover dirt in the chest. Nothing too big. Yeah. So I guess that's going to fill it from the bottom up. Closest target. It's not going to randomly pick one of the later chests. What it could pick, though, is left or right, since they're both connected by the exact same pipe. It all works out. So the only other system that we have that could be hooked into this one, or that should be hooked into this one, it's not right there. I actually believe it's like right above me there. Let's go out and around. But the beehives, I can connect the bee pipes and such, which means I'm going to need the transfer system again. But it's okay for this particular case because the bees are not a high throughput thing. They're not going to be places that I'm dumping sacks of things into. It's just going to be, an item every now and again anyways. The hell? Oh god. Full already? Seriously? Go there, go there. Any bees go beyond? Items go down. Ooh. So yeah, I should probably hook this up to the sorting system sometime soon. There we go. A little bit of room. But yeah, I will need, after right there, I will need to transfer these from the Buildcraft pipes into the red power pipes, and that I believe is where the relay will come back in handy again, because I don't care that it's just a single item, and in fact the apiary pipe spits them out pretty fast anyways. The thing is I want to get a couple more aviaries, so I might start working on gathering up the resources for that. So I do think that that's the ceiling of one of our places, isn't it? Yeah, it's the storage room directly. So I want to bring this down over this way. Great, getting flowers down here. Huh, that looked a little weird. Thought it looked reddish. Digging blindly isn't going to... Oh! Find a big open cave that leads absolutely nowhere. I might have really lucked out with where I put stuff. Okay, so, we now have a back door. Leads into a nicely formed cave. We can bring in our pipes through here. Let's, light this up. There we go. So when I saw the ore, I'm like, I know where there's 2 pieces of ore in my back wall. The other thing I'd seen is, I think it's in the floor or the ceiling somewhere. Maybe it was upstairs. Anywho, I had a feeling that, yeah, that's what I thought it might have been as well. Just if I had 2 pieces, it would have gone on through. So the trick here is every item starts here or thereabouts. Actually, I was thinking that I know only food... Well, see, that's just it. I don't know only food will come down this pipe. Because if something just happens to break and die out on the other side... So it really is better that the pipes just go directly through everything. Or that the items go directly through everything. So let me... That's going to be a problem right there. Is that a throwback or is that a new piping though? Throwback would be cool. That looks like new piping though. Yep. So, how do we go about routing this? We could go the downward route. Why not? Gonna leave that one there for a moment. And this will be the last thing we do for today, actually. So just looking at the time there. And I've got to start getting going. So there we have that. Already. Put that in there. Let's get rid of this. Oh, damn it. Just what I didn't want to have happen. There we go. Now if I want my flooring back, gotta dig up a pipe. So what I'm looking for now is where did I leave my diamond saw? There we go. Come over this way. Grab some smooth. Yeah, we'll grab some smooth for now. And we'll dig that. We'll use one of these. Cover the top. One of those underneath it. Oh, come on. You know, when I'm in a hurry, of course, every single freaking time. Because I would like to start this rendering before I actually go back to the office. Let's, there we go. And I'll use the rest of these for things like this. We'll just make like a little pattern with them. Here, might as well finish it off. Just to give the overall appearance. I want it up on the top. That's going to be a mighty big tricky, actually. Whoop, whoop, didn't mean to do two. But you guys get the general idea here. Then from this side I can go over and do that one. And we'll just break that off real quick. And from this side, we'll do that one. So that will give us a nice floor over which to walk. We can still see the items flowing. Oh, excuse me. Still see the items flowing through the pipes and such. So good times shall be had by all. So I'm gonna just sign off here. I know it was a bit of a short episode this morning, but as you can see, it's still taking quite a bit of time just to go through and hook these things up and just sort everything out. Make sure I don't stuff up the sorting machine. So still lots to do, and if there's anything you guys have questions or comments on in this area, want me to go over or explain a bit more in detail, just feel free to ask in the comments, and I will definitely touch on it, or ask in the IRC channel, and I will touch on it there. So, I guess that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.